kent haar wellicht als Lizzie McGuire, maar je hebt ze zeker al in de boekjes zien staan. Misschien heeft u één van haar hitalbums. En nu verschijnt er ook een roman van haar. Dames en heren, uw applaus voor een wereldster, Hilary Duff. Hi Hilary.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Let me introduce you to the other guest. This is Barbara, fellow actress.
Hi Barbara.
And that's George.
Hello.
And he's the coach of our national soccer team.
I have heard.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, Hilary, you've written a book. This is it.
Yeah.
Alexa, what's it about?
It's very complicated, but the book is about a young girl who is traveling across the world. She wants to be a photojournalist, and she's kind of living a life in the spotlight because her parents are pretty well known, and so she has a lot of pressure with that. And the book has a paranormal aspect to it, so she's kind of stumbled upon this adventure and doesn't know what's real or not, and it brings up a little bit about soulmates and if you can be connected to someone lifetime after lifetime.
Already sounds like a screenplay for a movie.
I keep my fingers crossed for that.
Right. Now, when did you discover that you're also a writer besides all the other things you're doing?
You know, it wasn't really like a aha moment. I can do this too. You know, it was really an idea that I had, and I started to create this main character who was this girl who was, you know, just ready to take on life and learning who she is and falling in love for the first time, and the story kind of built from there. Yeah. And I met some of the right people who were literary agents, and they really encouraged me to just go for it. And it's not been like a lifelong dream. It was more of like a challenge that I was ready to take on.
Yesterday you were in the Waasland shopping center for a book signing. How did it go? It was a huge crowd.
It was huge. I don't even have words. I really did not expect that. So it was very exciting.
How many books did you have to sign?
I don't know how many books I signed actually. I think maybe 500 or 600 books.
Now the main character in the novel, that's Cleo Raymond. She travels a lot, like yourself. Have you been in Belgium before?
I've never been here before. First time.
And have you already seen anything of the country now?
You know, I worked for 2 days. I've been here just doing interviews all day, promoting the book, so I really didn't get to see too much, which is unfortunate. We were staying in Antwerp, and everyone was like, there's amazing shopping and, you know, so much to do. You have to go take a day and just play, and I didn't have the time, but after I was finished with work yesterday, I went walking around, and there's a beautiful cathedral right by our hotel. Oh my gosh.
There's a very good cocktail bar near the cathedral.
You know what? I should have gone there after signing up.
It's Gertie Christoffel's cocktail bar, the 9. Go there. Best margaritas ever.
Oh, good. Next time I know.
In the novel you mentioned exactly one Belgian. You know which one?
Did I mention that?
Yeah, you mentioned him. On page 124. It's a painter.
He's a painter.
Peter Paul Rubens.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, there's a part where he brings up his past lifetimes ago. And I have to admit that I did a bit of research to, you know, find interesting facts up that I actually didn't know too much about because he's hundreds and hundreds of years old. So,
you know any other famous Belgians?
I don't, but I just got a book today from someone who works with the publishing house here, who gave me a book of photographs of a very famous photographer here, and I forget her name, but they were amazing.
Lieve Blankaert.
Do I know? Oh, thank you for the house.
She was here last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, her book is amazing. I can't wait to finish looking at it.
Now, Cleo Raymond, in your novel, she's an avid photographer. Are you as well?
I like taking photographs, but I wouldn't say that they're always so good.
In the novel you wrote the following on photography. What I do is the anti-paparazzi. Paparazzi want to capture surface. If a picture is in focus, it's great. My goal is to capture what the surface is hiding. Paparazzis are not gonna like this.
I don't care what they like and don't like.
Do you suffer from any obnoxious paparazzi over here?
No, not here in Belgium, but there was quite a few in Paris, and they were actually very friendly compared to what I'm used to in the States.
Well, this is what you're used to. Does this happen all the time, Hilary?
Quite often, yeah. It's Los Angeles is pretty much this almost every day.
Does one ever get used to this kind of situation?
Absolutely not. I mean, you just find a way to deal with it, but there's no way getting used to that. I mean, that's insane. And it's difficult. I mean, it's hard when you're just trying to go about your day and you have, I'm sure, like having one day off, you just have to do all the things that you can't do when you're working. And
Yeah.
and it's like, well, I'm sure it's hard, it's hard to...
Can you imagine this kind of situation?
No. Sometimes I hire people to do this.
Hey, some people do it.
No, you have to be courageous to stand there, to look at that.
Don't you feel like taking one of your shopping bags and hitting them?
Every day.
Yeah, but that's what they're waiting for.
Yeah, and they're always going to make you look bad. So if you just kind of try to maintain your cool, then it's the best way to go, because, if I look grumpy, then I'm depressed and falling apart. Or if I'm just not wanting my picture taken for the day and not smiling, then